Good morning all. How are we all doing this morning on this wonderful day? When are you going to see this? I think Sunday you're going to see it. Today is Thursday, Thursday. I'm going to Costco's. I'm going to go and pick up a few bits and bobs that I need. And what else we're going to do? I don't know. I just put the camera on because I thought just put the camera on. You guys seem to be loving me vlogs, so I might as well just show you my day or whatever I'm doing. I've got to clean up my little workstation. Let me show you my little workstation. Right, so this is my little work area. I've dumped all my TikTok bits that I need to show you on here. Let me just do this because you won't see my address. Coming on or visitor. Yeah, so this is like my little workstation. Let me just move this here. And I've got TikTok sort of haul to do. And I got this from the Chinese. Or did I get this from the Chinese shop? I think I did. So I'll use that as like a little placemat. And my little Apple. I've had this Apple computer for a long time. It's really good. I need to update some of the stuff. Obviously, I've got my Bible, you know, God first every time. And I've got, this is a part of my TikTok shop stuff that I need to show you in a haul. But I'm waiting for it all to come in. And I put this chair here because it's so much comfortable. Got this one over here. But it's too low. It's Tammy's. So I'm using this. So I need to do some paperwork, which is all sitting here. And some stuff I need to send back to the factory. So this is actually, this corner is my little workstation here. Anyway, let me go and get dressed. Right, guys, I'm ready. I've just got this red top on. Nothing special. I'm just going shopping. I'm not going to get dressed up to go shopping, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to get ready and jump in the car and see what sort of bargains we're going to get. When I get back, I've got a bit of cooking to do. I think I'm going to bring my slow cooker out. I'm going to go actually find some meat in the fridge and let it thaw out. And by the time I get back, it should be thawed out. I'm going to put something in the slow cooker. In fact, I've got some seasoned meat in the fridge, in the freezer. So I'm going to, right, that's it. I'm going to find that. And when I come back, I'm going to do some tidying. The place needs you can see, it needs a little bit of a tidying. It's a bit over the place. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, all right? Right, guys. Yeah, I think we're ready now. I'm taking this right back. Taking it right back. You know I'm not rich, so I need my money back, yeah? Anyway, let me adjust my seats and all the rest of it. Make sure that we're all safe. I need to bring my chair up a bit more. A bit low, isn't I? Am I all right? Hold on. We're gonna go. Are we ready? Can you see me all right? Let me put this at the back here and make sure you lot can see me. Yeah, everything's good, everything's right. Seat belt and all the rest of it. Yep, we're good. Right, let's go. Right. Just put my mirror properly there for me, please. Yeah, it's all right. Make sure. Every time I get back in my car, someone else has used my car and moved all my mirrors and everything else like this. Do you know? It's annoying. It's absolutely annoying. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so how are we all doing this morning? It's a glorious morning. I've just put a little cardi on because it's warm, it's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. How long do you think we're gonna? No, today's Thursday, and I'm sure they said, what's today? Today's the Thursday, what, the 2nd of April? So, right, yeah. So today's Thursday, April the 2nd. Yeah, so they said today is gonna be about, today's gonna be about 24. I think about 24, something like this. So I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna stay in the house. I've done a bit of work at home, sort of emails and that before I came out. I do need to go back and clean. You know, because I don't really like to leave their place, and you know, but I want to get into Costco's early because you know that place gets very, very busy. Do you know what I mean? It gets really busy. Hold on, guys. Sometimes I've got to stop because I need to concentrate on the road because you know I can chat. Yeah. So yeah, it gets very busy in there. But I want to go and see what they have in for the Easter, and you know, I want to buy some sort of burgers. Yeah, sorry, you might have dropped my tripod dropped. So my friends just put it back. You know what I mean? What are you whispering for? I told you be quiet. While I'm talking to my people in the car, please just be quiet because I'm going to have to edit you out.
Oh, you missed the first part of it anyway.
No, I never.
Okay.
Right, while I'm doing my business there, please. Anyway, so we're in Clapham North now. We're in Clapham North, and I think I'm gonna go Clapham North, go down to Kings Avenue, hit Streatham, and go straight up. Is it Streatham Road? Go Streatham Road, straight up there, and then you get to London Road, and then you really basically by where all the IKEA is. Oh, hold on, there's a range there. I might stop into the range. I forgot the range is there. Oh right, I might stop
On the way back.
On the way back, all right, fair enough. We'll see how it goes, Because the thing is, I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to go to the range. Maybe I'll do a haul in the range. Guys, let me show you my little new camera thing that I've got. Where is it? Where did you put my little camera? Right, there it is. See, I can't even find it. Look at my little new camera. See, there's a little screen there, and you basically just go in a shop and just, you know, because sometimes I take my phone, and the phone, you know what I mean? Everyone knows you're recording, but you got this. It's quite discreet. And I bought this off the TikTok shop. I will show you in a haul, because I bought a few things for the channel to help me sort of vlog and make my life a bit easier while let me open these windows while I'm vlogging and stuff like this. Because now sometimes I feel like vlogging, sometimes I don't. You know how it goes. Sometimes you feel like you want to be in a camera, and sometimes you don't. But I know what I'm like. I do chat, and I know I chat. You don't have to tell me. I know. Sometimes, like I've got another sister. Sometimes when she rings me, if me and I get on the phone, that's why I don't speak to her too much. It's like I have to keep her on loudspeaker and just do what I'm doing in the background. And sometimes it's gone silent. She's doing something, I'm doing something, but we're just there, you know? The technology of phone nowadays days, keeping in touch. There's no excuse. We can always send a text, a voice note, a message, an email. There is no excuse not to keep in touch with your loved ones and the closest and dearest. There is no excuse. You know what I mean? Just a little text. How are you? How you doing? You see? And I'm one of these people that if I don't hear from someone, I just might say, hey, you all right? You know? I don't want to be that person like I'm going to ring you because I need something or I want something. I don't want you that, you know, I don't want you to hear from me when I need something. That's not nice, you know, because sometimes, you know, sometimes people, you only hear from them when they want something. You only hear from them when they want something from you. But sometimes it's nice just to say, hey, you all right? Just a little, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I've got some water here. Do you know what? Something just come to my mind. I remember my dad, God rest his beautiful soul. God rest his soul. Father's Day is coming up soon, and I'm going to do a good cook up in honor of him. I know like Mother's Day's just passed, and a lot of people, it's hard for some people that's lost their mums, and you know, I did see that, and I did put a message on my on my community saying, you know, your parents, you're never going to forget your parents, are you? You know, if you've had a good upbringing, I suppose good or bad, you're never going to forget them. You know, at the end of the day, you can't replace a mother, you can't replace a father. They're always going to be the ones that are going to have your corner. They're always going to be the one that have your corner. And after losing my dad, sometimes I hear him in my head, you know, calling my name, Sophie. I don't know why they call me Sophie. You put on my you put on my birth certificate, Sofia. It's Sofia actually. But you know, you put on my birth certificate, but you know, Caribbean people, they will go, Sophie, drag out the E. There's no E in my name. So I could hear my dad in the background, and I said to my mum, sometimes I can hear him in the background. She said, tell him to go away. It's the last thing you want to hear. It's a dead person. Like, you know how brutal they can be. You know, like Caribbean people will have this superstition. It's not good when the dead calls you. You know, they always come up with these rubbishness. I don't know. Dead is dead, isn't it? I'm just saying. I imagine him calling, and I imagine him. I don't physically hear him. You know, but I do miss him. I do miss that man. He was the most gentlest, beautifulest, kindest person I've ever known. Gentle guy. And in fact, I think Father's Day, I'm gonna do a nice cook up, but it's been a year. November gone, it's been a year, so we're gonna try and sort out his headstone, put a headstone on his, you know, I mean, I want to I'm going to speak to his wife and see, like, what does she plan to put there, and sort of, you know what I mean. Nobody should be without headstones. You know, when we had the funeral, which he's from Stoke. He's not from Stoke, but he went to live in Stoke with the love of his life, he says. He met a lady, and they were married 30 years before, you know, got 4 children together. And he went up to Stoke to live. So I didn't even know there was a place called Stoke until my dad went up there, north, innit? It's like a 3-hour drive from London. So I used to go up there like maybe every couple of months to see him. But my dad used to ring me. My dad used to ring me at least every other day. And sometimes I felt guilty because I was so busy with work, I didn't call him. So it was like he called me on Monday and he catch me on a Wednesday and I haven't called him back. My dad was like that with his children. He wanted to stay in touch with his children, want to know what was going on and all the rest of it. And I remember, when I was younger, I used to be in a kind of abusive relationship. And, when you're young and stupid, you think it's love. It's not love, yeah? And I used to be in an abusive relationship. And I didn't tell my dad. I didn't tell my parents, actually. But my dad got to find out this man was putting his hand on me. And my dad, God rest his soul, he travelled all the way from Stoke and said, where this man there? He said, where this man there? And he confronted the guy that I was seeing. And he said, if you ever put your hand on my picnic again, me I go deal with you good and proper. No bother with it. No bother with it. No put your hand on me, child. And this guy just stand up there like a poor, excuse my language, like a pussy. And I was there like, you know what, I should have told my dad before. In fact, not too long after that, I thought, God, I don't want to put my dad in that situation. My dad would end up killing you. So what I did, we split up some time after, right? And we're talking about 30 odd years ago. And the other day, some time ago, I saw him and I was driving, just like I did. And I said, that guy looked like that stupid bastard that I used to go out with. I was with him for a long time. I was with him for about 8 years. And I looked at the bus stop and I saw him then. It was raining, pouring rain. And I said, God, let it rain upon this man. Let it rain. And like I'm passing the bus stop here, I saw him. I saw him at the bus stop and I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm proper, shit, I should have made that turn in. I'm talking to you guys. I proper looked at him and I thought, if he was to do that to me again, you know the licks I will give you? You would have to kill me. Man, after that, I said, if I ever met a man and they put a hand on me, you better know, you're gonna lose them hands. If you put your hands on me again, you're gonna lose them fingers. Trust me, I'll wait till you sleep and chop them fingers off. I make it known from the very beginning. That ain't gonna happen. I was about 16 at the time, and when people say, well, why don't you just leave? It's not as easy as that because they're very manipulative. I got a short tongue, so you know what I mean, right? And it's very hard for you just to leave because you're scared and all the rest of it. But God, I don't know where I got the strength from to leave this man, but I did. I ended up leaving him, and because I think I would have ended up killing him, maybe, to be honest with you. And yeah, so that was the story, but I don't know how I got to tell you that story. Yeah, I was telling you about my dad. So, and the water. I drift off somewhere else, right? So my dad used to do this thing, right? Start roll up the water in his mouth like he's washing out his mouth and then swallow it back. Oh God. And I was just thinking, oh, that's nasty. But I don't know if you're from the Caribbean or if your culture does that. Like they put the water in the mouth and start rolling it up in their mouth and then swallow it. Why would you do that? And they would do it on the first gulp. They wouldn't do it on the rest of it. They'll do it on the first one, roll it around the mouth and then swallow it back. I used to think, oh my God. When my dad used to do that, I used to be like, ugh, yuck. That's disgusting. I just done it now. It's just turned my stomach. That's how I got into the conversation of my dad. My mum is a strong if you don't know, my dad's from Jamaica, but we're more from, my mum we never used to talk about, I didn't even know my dad was from Jamaica until I was grown, because my mum mostly did, you know, things, Vincentian culture. Well, you just went on the floor. Sorry, you get dashed down on the ground. This tripod thing for the window, I need to get a new one. I need to get a better one. I need to look on TikTok and see if there's enough one. I just passed a club I used to go to right here called Porky's, and I remember the first time I went in there. It's this small little club, and you're packed in like sardines. You couldn't get me to go to them sort of places again. It's so sleazy, Porky's. But back in the day, I mean, they used to do some wicked music. I don't even know if it's still going on, Porky's, to be honest with you. God, yeah, I used to be a bright party girl. Right through Thursday, right to Monday. Sometimes in the week as well. I used to be like that. Gosh, how things have changed. Age does really slow you down, that's for sure. Age does, but I'm trying not to slow down too much, you know. Well, slow down in partying. I'm not really a party person. I'm not saying I won't go to a nice nightclub. It's got to be really nice, like where you dress up, you look decent, and you're not in like ragamuffin stuff. Do you know what I mean? Them days are over for me. I like to dress classy. I like classy places, decent and clean people. I like that sort of stuff. I don't want to be pink. Right, so we're on Streatham. We're on Streatham. Where we are? Streatham High Street. That's where we are. I used to live down there years ago. I used to have a nice apartment down there, new build, really nice, really nice. But I wanted something bigger, so I moved down to Brixton, where I live now, and I really love it. It's a very buzzy, vibrant place to live. It's, you know, a lot of people, as they get older, they want sort of the countryside and all the rest of it. But I never understood why people move to the country. I mean, for me, I think if I move to the country, like for instance, let me tell you this. Now, this is a bit more extreme. I've got a client, and he said him and his wife, they're going to move to France. Now, they're in their 60s, late 60s. They're moving to France because they like the lifestyle. And where they move is quite remote. So it's just you and your wife move to France. Now, what's happened, they done that a couple years ago, and it was lovely and everything else. And now the wife has passed. Now this guy feels very lonely. Being in a country, especially where he doesn't have no family, the nearest shop is about a half an hour drive. You can't just go to the corner shop and get milk. And he feels really lonely. And now he's selling up again and coming back to the UK, but he can't come back into London because, you know, if you live in London and you sell up and you say you're going to go to the country, it's very hard to come back in because London is so expensive. It's very hard to come back in because London prices, I don't even know how you guys and girls afford, unless they're in a very good job. I mean, most times they're either in shared accommodation, or they're in these little small, you know, they're in these little small apartments. You know, they can't afford to, save for the deposit because they're paying the rent. It's a vicious circle. You know, I watched this guy. I think I'll put his YouTube up in the screen. You probably remember, and he's an economist. Economics. Well, you know what I mean. God, you know what I mean, right? He's one of them, and he used to work for Citibank in 2011, I think he said. And he's saying, why is the government taxing the poor? Because you're taxing the poor. Our council tax has gone up, our water's gone up, electric, phone. Now, I know they got some new law with the phone that they can't just raise your tariff mid-term. And I think that's wrong, because you take a contract, let's say with EE or O2 or one of these mobile providers, yeah? And you make a deal that I'm going to pay £40 a month. And midway, they said, well, you've broken a contract and say, oh, well, we're going to raise it by £4 a month. Well, it might not sound like a lot for that month, but over the year, it's a lot. Why would you do that? You know, so if you're going to raise that £4, you're going to raise council tax, what did they say, 26%. Then you're going to raise water. And when you got nastiness going in our water, where's the money going? And the thing is, with the water board, there's no, you can't switch with the water board. You know what I mean? You can't, hello? You have to look at me, talking to myself. You can't switch because there's no competition, is there? So you have to stay with Thames Water. Or is there other ones out there? Don't think there is it? I think there's not a lot of competition for water board. You know? So I've been ringing everyone like, remember, try and get your gas and your electric fixed before April the 1st. Well, I'm in the 2nd, so it's a bit late to tell you guys now. You know, get, fix, make a note of your readings and stuff like this and get it fixed. Get it on a fixed tariff. Look, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just common sense, isn't it? If you want to pay less. It's just common sense. So the price of living now, you're getting poorer. You're getting poorer. You're not getting richer. You know, the richer is getting richer. I mean, why are they not taxing the rich? I mean, the rich don't mind to be taxed. If I'm making bare money, bare money, well, I don't mind putting back money to help the poor or the needy or the vulnerable. You know, you're making kids can't eat. Oh, it's sad, this economy. I don't know. Reeves, in a way, I'm saying she has to do something in it. She has to do something because they keep talking about this 22 hole, black hole that Conservative left. But did they forget that Conservative had to, they're obviously going to be in a hole because we had COVID. They were doing the eat out scheme. They were giving furlough. They were doing this. They were doing that. So they're going to be in a bit of debt. They're not saying that, innit? Why they're in this £22 black hole. Don't let me get into politics, you know, because I never used to be into politics. But every day it's like I got a House of Lords on my TV because I want to know what's going on with the economy. I want to know how it's affecting my children. Yeah, because everything I do is for my kids. Yeah, I could dress like a tramp and this like that. I don't mind. Yeah, no one don't have to know what I have. Yeah, I'm not rich. I'm not saying I'm poor. I can feed my children. I can feed my family. If somebody needs assistance, I can help. You know, but I'm not no big shot. I'm not no big shot. You know, that's why I've got to protect back my H&M. What I kept out of H&M, which a lot of you gave me. You right there? Are you sleeping? Yeah, I know. I've just made my friend sleep. Yeah, so I've just made my friend sleep there. Don't snort on my camera. We don't want to hear that. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I've gone off drift. We're passing Clapham Common, beautiful park. You probably see it in the back. Oh, you won't see it because I'm talking to you. But we're passing Clapham Common, which is absolutely gorgeous park. In the summer, we usually come here, bring our barbecue, invite all the family, put a tent up, and we have a barbecue in the park here. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Let me see if I can turn the camera around so you can see. How do I turn this camera around? I can't turn it around, not while I'm driving, but I would have loved you to see what the park looked like. Hold on, let me see if I can hold on. Can you see it? Can you see? We're driving along there. You can see the park. You've missed most of it because I'm driving, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful park. And we get out there in the summer, you know. Sometimes, a lot of times we have barbecues at home. Yeah, sometimes we have the barbecues at home, but, if you want to get, like, a lot of family over, obviously, you don't want your family running up and down in your house. It's I've done that before. And it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Yeah. So guys, look, maybe I'm gonna shut my mouth, yeah, and wait till I get to Costco, and then we'll turn the camera on again. And I'm gonna use that little gimbal thing and see how I get on with it. So I hope the footage will be nice. It is a 4K, but I've seen these. Is it Osman or something? I've seen these, and they go for like 600 quid. This was 45 pounds, and it seems like it does the same thing. It's from the Tick Shop. I can't link things below, but I can show you this listing and you go and look for it. But yeah, it's really, really. We're gonna see how it goes. And it comes with like a little memory card here as well. I don't think you can see it in there. It comes with a little memory card. Yeah. All right, guys. I will see you guys in a minute. All right?
Yahoo!
I need to get a basket. Oh God, let's have a look. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm so excited to be in Costco's today. These are my favorite times: spring, summer, and Christmas in Costco. Round now you're going to see I'm sure I'm going to see the barbecuing stuff and the garden stuff. It's just so amazing. I think their electrical wear is very good money for value for money, however it goes, guys, you know what I mean. And I was in here for a good hour and a half. I just loved it in Costco today. There's so much lovely things to see. I couldn't show you all of it because this Costco is massive. This is the one I come to is in Croydon. I know they have one. Where do they have one? Oh, I can't remember, but Croydon is the one that we usually go to. And I remember when they had, what was it called? It was not Matalan, mackerel. So they used to have mackerel very near, but they're all shut down now, aren't they? Because I really found that really good too. But obviously I've got a card for Costco. You know, when you got a business, you can, but I think you can get a personal one now. but you can get money back on the VAT, which I love. So sometimes, you know, when you spend, you think, oh my God, that's expensive, but then you claim it all back, don't you? So it works out well for me. Now, I have been blabbing all morning so far, so I'm going to let you enjoy looking around Costco's with me today, and I'll check on you guys later. fridge. That would be my next fridge. How much is it? I don't even know how much it is. But what a lovely fridge. How do you open it? Here we go. This is how you open it. Look at that. That looks amazing. And then it's got, must be some digital stuff on here. And look at this. Oh, wow. I love this fridge. This is the next fridge I'm going to get. Well, oh yeah, there you go. So you can see inside the fridge. It's a LG. And it's gorgeous. I love it. And then obviously it's got the water dispenser there. But it's not telling me how much it is. I'm saying I want this as much fridge. But I need to know how much it is first, isn't it? Look at this black one. This is nice. The only thing with black, you can see every smudge on there. Hold on, wait a minute. You can see every smudge on it. But it looks like it's got 4 compartments, this one. If you open up, let me zoom in a bit. But it's massive. Oh, right, so does it open? Oh, right, so there's, it's like, oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. Very nice. Very nice. And I think the bottom is the same. All right, so 1 compartment this side. I mean, it looks big, but it's not that big really, is it? But I mean, it's just a design you're kind of probably buying. But oh God, what a lovely, lovely fridge. I love it. At a cafe nearer where I used to live in Streatham. I'm stopping up, gonna have a cup of tea or a latte or something nice. And yeah. Hi. Can I? What am I gonna? Oh, I'm gonna have one of these. That's for sure to start off with. Yes, please. And I'll have a latte. But can you make my latte weak, hot? I don't want like half a shot. I like it milky. Very weak, please. Yeah, and hot. Give me a medium size, please. Yes, I'm waiting for I've ordered a cherry pie and a cup of tea. So I'm waiting for that to come now. No, a latte. I've got a latte. I'm waiting for that to come now. Right guys, that's it. I'm taking you guys back home. Come on with me. Let's see what else we get up to. Don't know, I've got a few bits and pieces that I need to do, so whatever we do, we do. Just make sure my mirror's all right. Reverse back. Where's that car coming from? Let's have a look. All right guys, we are on the road. It is such a beautiful day today. Guys, if you're not out today, I'm sure it'd be like this all over. I'm sure this is going to be like this all over the UK, most of the UK anyway. If you're not out in this weather, you're missing out. Make the most of the weather, because tomorrow, as I said, it might be snow, hail, winter. You don't know what season you're in, but I'm boiling. I've got this, I should have took this off actually before I come in the car, to be fair, because it is absolutely, let me just open the window, but can you still hear me, I wonder? I hope you still can hear me. Yeah, so I should be getting home in about, what, another 10 minutes? Unload all this. I'll show you what I got from Costco, the little bits and bobs. I picked up some sugar, and I picked up some, are you whispering? Because I can hear you. I picked up some butter, and I picked up a large sugar so I can, you mean my mum can make a bun. You know, Christmas is Christmas, not, well, we do it at Christmas as well, but you know, Easter's coming up and we want to bake a bread, we want to do a bun, and we make some cakes, fry some fish and all the rest of it. I don't want to promise that I'm going to vlog that, because sometimes my mum starts it before I get to her house and I've missed that, and then I think it's no point of vlogging it. So this time I'm going to ask her, like, let me know when you started, because sometimes she said me, you know, me start to knock up the dough or whatever, and I'm like half an hour away, so I've missed half of it. And to be honest with you, I'm not good at making bun. It always come out hard. My mum, I don't know what my mum does. She buys this thing called molasses. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's meant to give a golden color, and it's like syrup, like a syrup thing. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. But you know, I want to pick up all her. She does black cakes, so trust me. We always said, why didn't you make for weddings? Seriously, my mum's black cake is the best. I think most kids will say their mum's cakes are the best, but seriously, my mum's black cakes are the best. They're just really nice, and I really want to pick up, like, learn properly how to bake cake and bun and bread and all these things. She does all sorts of baking. I mean, they don't get taught, do they? They learn from their generation, and you know, I suppose there's nothing else to do when she was younger. My mum knows how to. She does a lot of knitting and crocheting, but when my mum used to crochet, she used to have these ugly things in the middle of the table with like a vase in it. They were ugly. She used to starch them. Like, if I can get an old time picture that I can put in here so I can show you what it is, they're just so ugly, but old people like them for some reason. They look decorative, but to me they look ugly. And to be honest with you, I've come to a stage in my life, I don't want too much clutter around me, because what do you do with it? It's horror. It's just like, what are you going to do with it? Like, this is why I haven't really decorated for Easter. I do have a bits and bobs around for Easter, but I haven't really bought, like, really bought a lot of decor like I used to, because I just think, what do you do with it? Next year another set's going to come out. So what I do a lot of times when I buy these things, I gift them on or take them back, because the clutter, man, the clutter. And I can't have all this around the house, because they accumulate dust. Even if you have them on show, you're gonna have to dust them down like every other day. I've got better things to do with my time, and I just want an easy life, you know. I just want an easy life. Don't get me wrong, it looks absolutely beautiful. I've got an auntie. Look, I've got a lot of aunties that are blood and not blood, but I've got an auntie, and she's got a cabinet, and it's just full of crystals, and it looks absolutely beautiful when she puts the light on. Like, it's in a glass cabinet, and when she puts the light on in this glass cabinet, it looks wicked. It looks beautiful, and you think to yourself, I want a little display like that somewhere at home. But then when you think about the time she has to take out and polish, you know, it's crystal. When you think about the time, so I've got sweet in my mouth, the time that you've got to take painlessly polishing them. Oh, trust me, growing up in my mum's house, Christmas, you got to get all the ornaments down, wash them, polish them, wipe down the cabinets, wipe out the cabinets, dust them down and put them back. Easter, the same. Birthdays, the same. It was, that thing used to grate on me so, oh my God, I used to hate it. So as we got older, we've slowly packed them away. You don't need this, mum. You don't need this, mum. So now she's still got some of them old ornaments out, but nothing compared to what she had back in the day. Nothing. You just think to yourself, come on. It was a nightmare. I'm not even gonna lie. Where am I? Brixton Hill. I'm in Brixton Hill now. And the traffic, what's the time now? Oh, it's 1:45. So I'm gonna go back home. I've had the morning out. It's been a lovely day. I just didn't want to waste a day and be inside all the time. So I guess there'll be a lot more vlogs coming along, outdoor vlogs and stuff like that, because I don't want to be sick. I mean, winters are lovely, isn't it? You can't wait to be in the house. You know, get the heating on. Get your gym jams on and all the rest of it. But you wanna be out. You wanna be out. Make the most of the British weather when it's like this. You know. Don't get me wrong. I've got a fake fire at home, and I put it on and put my gym jams with a cup of tea, watching Love Island. Hold on, wait a minute. Is Big Brother coming on? Did I hear Big Brother was coming back on? I think they say Big Brother's coming back on. And I love a Big Brother. I love it. I love it. I stopped watching it for a bit, but I mean, I suppose they bring it back. Love Island. I love Island. Anytime I get to know there's a Love Island, I text my friend, Love Island is coming on. Love Island Australia, Love Island New York, or whatever. No, I don't think they've done it in New York. Too Hot to Handle. All them things, all them foolishness I just watch sometimes. And I like series because I like to binge watch things. I like to binge watch things a lot, you know. Yeah. So you're getting a lot of nice TV coming on as well. I've been watching, the one I want to watch, which I think I told you last time, is the one called Adolescence. You know, the one with the 13-year-old boy that commit that crime. I don't know, you know, I really would like to watch that because see, I like watching crime. I like to watch FBI and all the rest of it, but I don't like to watch things when it's involving children because that makes me cry. Trust me, I sit down there like they've done something to my own child. I do not like watching things with children, kidnapping, killing. I don't like all of that. I watch any sort of other crimes, but when it comes to kids, Lord, oh my God, I just cry. You know, I'm soft, you know. I'm a soft soul. I'm quite soft. I'm soft. You know, I don't like confrontation. I don't like arguments. I'll argue with you if your back's turned and you're not watching me. But I don't like confrontation. I don't like it. I just like as you guys, if you've been watching me long enough, you know, I just like love, peace. You know, I'm a gimmick. I like gimmicking. I know I can crack some dry jokes, but it's good to laugh, innit? And just let your hair down a bit. Let your hair down a bit. Life is too short. Stop being miserable. If you're miserable, stop being miserable. And sometimes you're miserable for nothing. I can imagine, yeah, you know, you ain't got no money this week or nothing, or you know, something to be miserable about. But sometimes people are just miserable for the sake of being miserable. What's the point? Or sometimes you get people finding something or out of the air to be miserable. Oh shit, sorry. It's gone green and I'm talking to you lot. The light went green. Stop being miserable. Be happy. You know what I mean? Be happy. There's always someone worse than you. There's always someone worse than you. And I always said, there's nothing worse than death. If you're dead, then that's it. Then really, after that, you ain't got nothing to worry about if you're dead. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, mate. You just come in. I'm not being miserable. But I hate when people do a U-turn right in front of you and just sharp like this. And man. Let me just roll up my window just in case he come across me, yeah? Don't be doing that. Let me show you what he's doing. Can you see what he done? Right in front of me. Rude. So rude. I can't stand that. Like, where'd you get your license from? I know it's harder to get your license now, you know. It's harder because you got to take, in my days, I learned to drive in 1 week. I wanted to drive so bad, I took a crash course. See, I can't even move now because the man isn't right, the light's gone. Thank you. That's hacked me off. Yeah, they should make it harder, even harder for these youth man there to get their license, because they're driving like tomorrow is never gonna come. Take your time. You only can drive 20 miles per hour anyway. On London streets, you only can drive 20 miles per hour. There's some areas you can drive 30, but most of it's 20. Take your time. Lord God, they've just stopped me on a tangent right now. Anyway, guys, I'll see you when I get home. That's really hacked me off. Boy. Right, guys. Oh, God. I just put everything in from the car. Put that there for a minute. And, oh, it's still lovely. Today, I'm definitely going to go out and do my patio. I'm definitely going to do my patio. It's got to be about 3 o'clock now. So it's got to be about that. What's the time? I can't even tell you. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Exactly. So let me show you the few bits and pieces I picked up from Costco's. Right? Well, this was a pack of 3. Yeah? This was, where's my receipt? Hold on, wait a minute. Right, here's my receipt. I don't know if I'm going to find everything. There's my glasses on the floor. Don't know if I'm going to find everything on here. Right. I don't know if I'm going to find everything on this, I'm telling you. Because it's a long list. It's a long list. Anyway, let me just show you what, if I can find it, I can find it. Right. So the first thing I bought was this, the Ribena. Now you get 3 in a pack, and I can't see how much it was for this. You get 3 in a pack. What is it? It wasn't that expensive. Oh, hold on, $5.99 and you get 3. Now you know one of these are like 2 something in it for Ribena. But the girl next door, she's got a little one. She's the same age as Tammy. Her grandmother's looking after her. She lives a couple doors down. Her grandmother's looking after her. She lost her mum about, when she was about 4. So the grandmother's been looking after her. And as I was coming in, she was like, oh, she calls me Sofia. Miss Sofia, because they're Nigerian and they kind of got the same culture as us. We dress people by their surname. If we're going to call them by their first name, we go Miss Sofia, Miss Serena, whatever it is. So she said, oh, I like Ribena. And I thought, oh God, I can't just go in with 3 Ribenas and not give her one. So I popped it and I gave her one. And I've got another one there for my mum. She has it with, I usually do that with hot water for Tammy. Yeah. And then I put up some sugar. Now I picked up this sugar because I'm trying to cut down on sugar. But I'm going to keep some and give some for my mum. So when we're baking cakes and all the rest of it. So I'll call her for that. And then I also picked up some butter for the cake as well. So, you know, you pick up this and they're quite cheap. So how much were they? Hold on, wait a minute. I shouldn't. Right, so the clover, that massive one there was $4.99. I'm sure this has got VAT included on it, you know. Yeah, I think this has got VAT. $4.99 for that. And how much was the sugar? $4.69. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that one you get 3 kilos for that sugar. And I like the brown sugar. And then I'm going to do this. I took out some meat, but it's still iced up. So I'm going to season this up and put it in the slow cooker. So I don't know if I'm going to do that in this vlog or not. But 4 lamb shanks. And it's 1.744 kgs. How much did I pay for that then? They're quite big lamb shanks, you know. They're quite big. What? Oh, Jesus, I'm going to have a heart attack. What? Now, this is where sometimes you got to watch your prices with Costco. 25 quid. It might have been better I just went to Brixton. It might have been better I just went to Brixton. But because these look so... I just fling on the ground. Oh, God. All right, never mind. The good thing about it, because it's Costco, I can get my VAT back. If you got a business, you can get your VAT back. So I'm going to get it back through the business. What the hell? And anyway, I picked up some rice. Can you see that rice there? And I picked up, how many kgs is that? That's 10 kgs. And I picked up one for my mum and one for me. So how much did we pay for that? Let's see if that's worth it. Where is the rice on this? $12.99. Not $12.89. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And that I like this long grain. It's a long grain rice, easy cook. And then, you know, I said I wasn't gonna buy one of these for for Tammy, but I couldn't resist it. I bought one of these. He's been such a good boy. And this was, I'm sure this was about $12.99. I think this was, yeah, $12.99. But I think I've broken it, you know, because I can feel a little crack in it. So yeah, Kinder. He loves Kinder. I think I might get one for my big son too. Yeah, I know. My big son is 33, but he's still my baby. He's always going to be my baby. So I might get one for him. He likes white chocolate, my big boy, so I might get him one. Right, let me show you these as well. I bought these. Can you see? I bought this massive Connect 4. Now, this Connect 4 sits up about this high and this wide. And this Connect 4 is for me to send back home to the Caribbean, because obviously, you know, my boy's going down this this Christmas. He hasn't been for 2 years, so I'm going to take him Christmas. And obviously, you know, I want him to have the best time ever, you know. So I bought massive Connect 4 so he can play with all these Caribbean Vincentian friends. They all know that he's coming, so the house is going to be full of kids. You're going to see the house full of kids once my son is there. I don't know where he gets all these friends from, but the house will be full. Anyway, so I bought this. I've also bought, which I'm going to pick up, is, but there was no space in the car, but they allowed me to leave it there, was a swimming pool. Not a swimming pool, like a swimming pool, but like a massive paddling pool. I think it fits up to about 16 people. And I also bought some other outdoor activities for him. And I also bought this one as well. I bought this massive kite for him. So when we go on the beach, he can take his kite out and really let it go, because that is the best place to take your kites. And this is a 3D one. And I don't think this was an expensive buy, but I think it was about $6.99, $4.99. How much was it? Can't see it, but I think it was about $6.99, something like that. Let's say £6. And it's massive. It opens up, the one they had in the shop opens up really wide. And it's 3D. So it's got this, that's what it's on there. That's what. So when we go to the beach, we'll just take that out, and he loves kites, so he'll have fun with that. So I'll be sending that down to the Caribbean as well. And then obviously it's barbecue season, and what a day for it. I was even saying, if my other half got home early today, I would have seasoned up some chicken wings, get the barbie started, but he's coming in late, so there'll be no chance of that. So I thought I'll pick up some of this barbecue Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. This one, I love this one. I love this one. And what I do, you know how I make maybe I'm going to make a vlog when I show you how I make my barbecue sauce. So what I do, I grated some ginger, a little bit of ginger in there, a bit of garlic, a bit of onions in there, put a beer in there, put some of this on there, some hot pepper sauce or hot. When I make my barbecue sauce, I swear I could be the next, what's his name? Reggae sauce guy. What's his name? Levi Roots. I could be the next Levi Roots. Love you, Levi Roots, but your sauces ain't that great. But I mean, you're a millionaire. You've done well at it. But if his sauce tastes like this and he tastes mine, he would definitely take me on. Now, I was watching The Apprentice the other day. And The Apprentice the other day had, they had to make, they had to make their own pepper sauce. And they did have some good ideas, but he was like, no, because he had to rate them, you know, and get some orders. They had to get some orders of this pepper sauce. You should watch it, it was wicked. But I like making my own sauces, all sorts of sauces. And then I bought these organic ginger, because I'm going to make some ginger beer. And you know what I need to invest in? I need to invest in the soda cream. You know, the one that makes your drinks fizzy. I don't know what the machine's called. Something like that. I need to make that so I can put in to make my ginger beer fizzy. So I usually make ginger beer and apple, ginger beer and pineapple, ginger beer and lime, ginger beer. I'll make any kind of drinks. So I don't know, if I get time, I'll make this vlog for you, how I make my ginger beer. And even that, I could make a good money out of my ginger beer. A good piece of money out of my ginger beer. Yeah, so that was that. And then I bought some potatoes. So I'm going to give half of this to my mum. Because, you know, I don't want it to start, when they start growing sprouts, I don't know, it puts me off. I'm weird. Do you know what? Looking back at some of my YouTube videos, I think to myself, really, you don't like that? Really, you don't like this? But I really don't like certain things. I'm really like straight. There's no crookedness, there's no bend, there's no turn, there's no up, there's no low. I'm just straight. I'm just straight and then a ruler. Yeah. So anyway, potatoes. And that is all. Is that all I got from there? Yeah, that's all I got from Costco's. I did get a few bits from my mum, which I left it in the car, to be honest with you. I'm not even going to lie. I left it in the car. And, you know, because obviously my mum's getting on. And whenever I go out and I see bits and bobs that she, you know, is going to make use of, I bring... Wait. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, that's it. It's in the car. I bought a massive box of soap powder. Massive box of soap powder. not that it's going to last me any time, because I don't, you know, you got the measuring thing. Wait, no, I just chuck things in this because I want my clothes washed. I want it washed. 1 cup of powder or liquid can't do it. Not for my clothes. I need my clothes clean. Right, so guys, let me move on. Let me move on to the next clip. Now guys, please don't worry how I peel my potatoes. I do have a chopping board. I know that sometimes when I peel like this, people say, don't you have a chopping board? Listen, I was originated from a Caribbean women. We didn't know nothing about a chopping board. We chopped everything in our hands. And unfortunately, I tried to bring out my chopping board to chop on. But look, I have to be real. This is how I do it. And I've never cut myself. It's fine. Seriously, it's fine. So anyway, I'm preparing all the vegetables to go into my slow cooker.
Can't get you out of my brain.
guys, I thought I'd come out and just have a little bit of a sit down. Got me pineapple and ginger juice that I made in the week with my sort of spring glass. I love these glasses. Let me put it here because you know me, I could drop it. I could really drop it. I've got to do this patio every day. I'm talking about doing it. I'm just like thinking I've got to do it. I've got to scrub it down and bleach it. It just looks awful. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, look, I'm embarrassed. It shouldn't even look like this. Let me show you. So this is it. It's from this woman's tree. Remember I told you I chopped it down. It used to hang all over here, all over my side. And I thought I went up there. You can see where I've chopped it. But I think I'm gonna have to chop it again. I'm gonna have to chop that branch. I'm gonna have to chop that branch there because it makes a mess on. I mean, I can't do that today. But I've got to at least do this part of the patio. I talk about it all the time, and up to now, I can't get my ass to do it. I think maybe because hold on, let me look at you people. I think maybe because yes, it's warm today, but tomorrow it's cold again. So it puts you off, doesn't it? It puts you off. I really got to get it tidied up. At least if I scrub this patio. Who told me to put white patio down? I like white, but it is a real headache to keep clean. But anyway, I've got me slow cooker thing going on at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is go and clean my front room. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm not in the mood. I'm waiting for my other half to be off. Because he usually does the garden. He really usually does it. But he hasn't had any time in the day. He's doing all these late shifts. God knows why. But anyway, it's up to him, innit? Anyway, let me have my drink and then see what happens next, innit? Oh. Hey guys, I just want to let you know I do have things to make my life a bit easier, but I'm one of these people, I like to get my hands and knees and polish my floors. I do have a floor cleaner, but it's downstairs in the basement, and to be honest with you, as I said, I like to get my hands and knees. Anything physical, exercise, and I like to get in the nooks and creases and crannies. I do have a Hoover, but I mostly sort of brush out, then go over with the Hoover. I dust down, I wipe down. I'm a bit OC when it comes to cleaning. I think I'm mild OCD, but my family would say differently. But I do get extreme when I am cleaning my house. And as I said, I like to, get into the nit and gritty. I don't like to see, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I like to see my house shiny and new. Right, so my front room is done. I've got to do the other side, which I just haven't got the energy to record it, but I've done the first side already. It's looking all nice and tidy. I'm washing the froze, and I'm going to put some new ones on tomorrow. And I've also put some of my sort of Easter decoration. Not a lot, just this bunny and a few lights and my egg here with some eggs in there. I don't overdo it, we know it's Easter. Right, I'm starting my staircase. As I said, I do have a carpet cleaner, but I use a damp cloth and a mop, a cloth or a brush, and I scrub my staircase, and I do it like once a week. People know they're not meant to come in my house with shoes, and look, I am on the staircase with my own shoes. But and remember, the cats sleep on my staircase, and the hairs, I can't take the hairs. I love my cats, but I can't take the hairs. So I give it a good scrub with my mop. You can see I'm really going for it. And it's a bit of exercise as well, guys. Come on. This, it tastes gorgeous. I've just kind of put a bit more flavor in because it was a bit bland, but I just put some bisto in it and some a bit of salt, and oh, it's nice. It's tender. It's so tender. Let me show you. Just goes right through. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I can't wait to eat that now. Oi. Well, guys, I'm going to end the vlog here, if you don't mind. I'll pick up on it tomorrow because I've got loads of things. I was going to put it into a 2-day vlog, but you know me, a girl can go on and go on and go on, and then we run in. I try this actual vlog, when I'm looking at it now, is telling me an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna have to chop some bits out. I'm gonna have to chop some bits out. The cleaning bit, I think. It's about something 10 to 8. Something, I've put the lights on there, but it's quite dark now. Getting quite dark. And as I said, I've had to chop a lot of the cleaning bit out of it. And or it would have run nearly 2 hours, this vlog, I think. And I really appreciate you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys to the bottom of my heart for hanging with your girl this long. If you made it to the end, I am so grateful and humble to you. You know I am. You know I am. I'm just really loving your company. I mean, obviously I can't see you, but I feel you. I feel the vibe, the love and everything, you know. Yeah, so I've just got to say thank you very much for hanging with your girl. And if you like this sort of content, the last time you guys gave me, oh my God, the love, the likes that I got on that video was amazing. The love on that video I got was amazing. I was so appreciative of it. So guys, keep the likes coming in. Keep the likes coming in. It doesn't matter if you don't subscribe. It's fine. I mean, if you want to help your girl out, to show her some love, please subscribe. But like the video, because I see that maybe likes might be more important than subscribers. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still navigating. Whew, running up them stairs, I'm telling you, it takes me out the breath out of me. Navigating YouTube is hard. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. 1 minute subscribers come in like a ton load, like a bus, you know, all at one time, and sometimes it slows down. So I've taken my eyes off. I don't even know how much I am. I must be something like, I don't know, I would say 2,900 or something, 800. To be honest with you, I'm trying not to focus on subscribers. But the likes you guys gave me my last video, well, I was overwhelmed. Thank you so much. I do try to make my vlogs. I mean, it is my day. It is my day. But you know me, I'm a person that loves humor, love laughter and all the rest of it. And I try to put the clips in that I think you will enjoy. But guys, I really appreciate you again. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate and love you all so much. You know I don't know you all individually, but there's quite a few of you that comment. And I'm getting to know the names and recognize, you know, where you're from, your family, the bits and bobs you tell me. So I hope you enjoy. I really hope you enjoyed the vlog. All right, so guys, if you want to subscribe, that'd be amazing. Thumbs up, that would be even great, you know. So guys, until the next time, please love each other, please look after each other, keep safe until I see you, God willing, in the next video. Take care. Love ya.